I can't reach for them.
Gin. Just the very mention of the word is enough to evoke the emotional senses. Today we're going on tour at the Tanglan Gin Distillery to find out more about this locally made craft gin.
So yeah, you load all the botanicals in, you mix it up with the water and the ethanol.
Bradley, the tour guide, shares an infectious passion for gin, but what's the brand all about?
So Tanglan Gin is Singapore's first gin distillery, and therefore our first gin expression we wanted to take to the market was something that really celebrated Singapore. You know, like you'll find amchur, which represents a lot of Indian cooking that you'll find. You'll get a Java pepper in there, which brings a bit of spice from the Malay cooking, and also the European element that comes in. You know, gin is European, the juniper berry comes from Europe, so we want to really celebrate everything coming together, which is what Singapore's all about.
After learning about distillation, we were then shown how botanicals are used to enrich the taste.
We talked about the distillation process, and now come down here, we'll have a look at some of the ingredients that we use. As we talked before, the main ingredient we use is juniper. So with that, does anyone know what on the table is the juniper? Very good. You were the last one to pick. I think you went with everyone.
The tour continues with some hands-on activities, but be sure just to smell what's given to you.
Are you eating it? You don't have to eat it. Don't eat it.
No?
No. You ate it already. Here, grab another one. You got one? Yeah, cool. But you'll get a real juicy, sort of citrus, sweet smelling, right? Yeah.
All this learning was creating quite the thirst amongst the group. So when do we get to sample some of the product?
And these things, when we taste upstairs later, I'll talk about them again just to reaffirm in your mind what we're tasting.
The mention of an upstairs tasting was exciting. Let's find out if it's as good as it sounds.
We'll do some tasting now. We'll go through like our core range. We'll go into some specialty products here. You know, like, see if you can pick up any of that vanilla on the nose. See if you get any of that citrus. You might get a bit of that licorice powder in there. On the nose, you'll get the Capia lime, right? So you smell that Capia lime leaf.
Bradley continued with the gin insights, but the tasting was distracting everyone's attention. We were put to the test about whether we could smell the added ingredients to the gin. A fascinating challenge, with some taking it a little bit more to the extreme.
Very strong.
Yeah, okay, look at you.
As the tour arrived at the last station, Bradley's wise words began falling on deaf ears as the group felt the full effect of a gin distillery tour. Thank you, Tanglan Gin.